Hey there, Scott. Yeah, the Wall Street Journal out with some reporting this afternoon on possible concessions that each side might make if the U.S. and China do come to a trade deal this week. Now, officials have not confirmed these details to CNBC, but the Journal reports that the U.S. would roll back fentanyl tariffs back from 20 to as low as 10% if Beijing cracks down on exporting fentanyl precursor ingredients. The paper cites people familiar with the talks for those details. Now, the meeting between President Trump and Chinese leader Xi Jinping is slated for late Wednesday evening U.S. time.
This could actually be a huge deal because if you actually look at what's happened in 2025, a lot of the volatility is not just about tariffs. It was specifically tariffs with China. And when China was mentioned, or when there was seemingly a trade war with China, that's when you saw these big dips. So a lot of the part here in April where you had Trump basically saying we're going to put like 100% or 150% tariffs on China. Well, that's when you saw this huge dip in the middle of, spring, and then it went back up. They basically resolved it. We didn't even have a lot of these other ones figured out until like July is when he set that initial deadline for the other countries. And you saw it was going up way before that July deadline, which was like the first week of July. Well, we also had this dip here in early October, which also had to do with basically him either tweeting or putting something on Truth Social about, well, maybe we're going to raise the tariffs on China again because of some things they were doing. So the major dips and this dip right here, which was not obviously as big, but still a good sized dip in the stock market, a lot of it had to do with China. So if they actually take tariffs down again, that could actually boost the S&P 500 and the market in general, regardless of what the reasoning is for it, whether it's fentanyl or something else.